Hello, everybody. And I am not Rabbi Perlman. Let's make that change. Right now.
Good evening. Rabbi Richard Perlman /
Bernie.
Hi, Bernie.
That's all I need. The Bernie.
That's much better. There you go.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Okay. I guess so.
Yes.
You know, when it rained out the other night, whatever, I said, thank God. You know, I'm looking at my plants and my trees and they're like droopy. It's like we feel it's like we feel after Yom Kippur, like give me a drink of water, a bagel, something. That's what the trees
Look at Loretta. Loretta's more important than you are right now, Rabbi Bernie. Look.
What is
Oh,
Loretta?
he hasn't been around in a while.
Loretta's
That's
here.
right. Say hi.
Oh, Loretta, that's right.
Oh, is he cute?
She's doing important things.
Everybody starts talking.
I ripped him away from a very important Sesame Street.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so and I'm so glad it's a human and not a dog.
Yes. Can you say hi?
Glad it's not a dog.
There you go.
Oh, there's a dog in the background, though. Dog's jealous.
Yeah, I think my neighbor's dog is out behind me, so Stephanie's dog's here too, so they're just not gonna stop barking because Cooper's outside barking. Huh. I know, I interrupted Sesame Street, didn't I?
You know, when I go for a walk in my neighborhood, you know, there's so many dogs that just bark at me that, like I said, I've been walking here for like 10 years. Why are you still barking at me? So
They're
I
just
think
saying
it's a
hello, Rabbi Bernie. They're just saying hello.
That's what I said. So I wish I could bark back at them with another hello. But I guess
Right.
not.
You want to go back to Sesame Street?
Sesame
You done?
Street.
Wait, bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Sesame Street.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Mama. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, I'm thinking of my kids. When did Sesame Street start anyways? It had to be a while ago.
It's been on for
70s.
50 years.
I believe it started in 1969 when my son was born.
Yeah, 50 years. It's been on.
Wow.
A little more, 51.
Are you still allowed to say big bird? I mean, you have to say oversized bird, not size bird. The big bird still exists.
To its color, though.
Oh, yes.
Big
Can't
bird still
refer to its
exists.
color.
Mm.
So he's a big neutral bird.
Neutral bird, right? I don't know what kind of bird. Did it lay eggs? It didn't lay eggs. We don't know.
Never came up, never brought that up.
I watched it today. It's still the
You
same.
did?
Yeah.
We're having a rousing letter of the day song going on here. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Used to bother me.
leave
it at that. To the pan. It used to bother me that they couldn't
50
say the
years
word
ago.
sandwich. It would be sandwich. Sandwich. Never came out the proper way. Do you remember that?
Who said
Nobody
that?
remembers.
No.
On Sesame Street, they used to talk about having a sandwich or a sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah.
Can't say I recall that.
I did. Well, when it's one of the wires.
I know somebody calls it a sandwich.
Sandwich, yes, I know that too.
English, yeah.
Sandwich.
It's a Revere thing.
A sandwich.
Sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, sandwich, yes. And then there's SAMMICH, a sandwich.
Sandwich.
From Swansea.
Although
I
the
remember
sandwich.
people I knew said sandwich. Not Sesame Street, but real people said sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich. I think those were the non-kosher sandwiches.
Well, I
That's
think
why-
so too. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's why it's another name. Well,
Hey.
here we are
Well-
again.
Here we are, another day, another dollar.
Hey, Paula.
Another day, another 50 cents. One more dollar.
Seeing our regulars, that's great. Awesome. Good to see
Well,
you.
I'm ready if you're ready, Rabbi Bernie.
A lot of what?
I said, I'm ready if you're ready.
Oh, you are? Okay, my computer says Paul is ahead of us, but
One more minute.
no, I'm good with that. That's okay. I'm going to click on our screen because it's going to come on at any second. So I'm gonna
Perfect.
hit share. Right, of course, I got the wrong one.
Share.
Hold on. Oh my God.
That's okay. We have 2 minutes. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks. There we go. This is so much fun.
I'll turn my clock back a little bit.
No, am I on? Does this say share?
No,
We hear you.
I can hear and see you, but that's it.
I know, you know, I'm hitting share, but it's not sharing. So let me try something different. Hold on. Share screen. Here we go. Hit share. Hit share. Very strange. Oh, there we go.
There it comes.
Yay.
Okay,
I had all these things. I had all these things popping up on my screen. But anyways, I feel good. It's only 7 p.m., so which is good. So
exactly. 7
Awesome.
o'clock,
thank you, Paula.
Thursday evening. You're welcome, Rabbi Bernie.
And the date is
July 1st, is it?
unbelievable,
First?
isn't it?
Yeah.
So welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Temple Ner Tamid virtual service. And we'll start off with the Ashrei, and then we'll do a Mourner's Kaddish right afterwards. Ashrei Shveivetek, Udula Chasel, Shem Shkakalo, Shem Shalahav, Tela Zidibet, Aramim Kalahir Malak Rabba Kashim Kalabet, Bechoim Rachak Real Shim Kalabet, Gedol Mihla Real Limdon Heke, Dodosh Makmasego Rakidu, Hadak Vodadeko Divinal Tikasik of Zosnotek, Medusaprana, Zekarab Tuka, Bivitzeka, Renekan Rocham, Nekoda Haset, Tola, Korak Masabu, Huka, Kavad Makutkan, Watch the Bear, Lodi, Pantom, Toka, Mafutam, Makutkam, Chotko Door. So making my colon from Zoke, Kofum, any colors may want to Labito, Potech at your deck, open up your hand, Umaspia and satisfy the whole Charatzon, all life according to your will. Sadiq and I becall the Rakaba Kasset become a sub, Corporal Crop, Kolashik Rubamet, turn your savage of the Thomas Rabbi Yotin, show me on that go Ahovavi Koshim, Kilat and I have a Bibera, Kobasachem, Kacholi Lumba, and Banachnu Rechiamiat, Tavidalam, hallelujah. And our Mourner's Kaddish, those observing your side, feel free to open up your mics and join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal, v'yitgadash shemei Rabba. Bi-alma divra kirute, v'yamlik mafute. V'chaye chon, v'yomei chon, v'chaye l'chol beit Yisrael. Ba'agalau v'zman kariv ru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olamu ve'omayda. Yit barach, v'yish tabach, v'yit pa'ah, v'yit tromam, v'yit naseh, v'yit hadar, v'yit daleh, v'yit halal, shemei dekucha frichu. Le'ela, min kol birchata, v'shirata, tush b'chata, v'nechamata, ta'amiram v'alma, v'yemru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba, mevoralam, v'yemru, amen. Says Shalom, Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimru, Amen. And now for the formal evening service. Ve'hu Rachum Yichvei V'anglosh Kitva Bal Shiva Pol Yochamato Adonai Hoshea Melech Aneinu V'yam Kareinu. Feel free to open up your mics to join me in the response to the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamborach Le'olam Va'ed. El Chai V'Kayam Tamidim Lokalenu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Avatolam Bejuslam Kapato Tramas Vatolam Matel Kennel and Came Kayenu Verakamenu Vayam Negayum Balayla. Viavat Kata Simimenu Leolam Baruch Ataranai Ohevamo Yisrael. Everybody, feel free to open up your mics and join me in the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. And Stu and Rana, would you like to do the Yavta for us, please?
We'd be delighted.
Thank you.
Thanks.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadavarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech Uvashaktecha, Uvakumecha, Ukashatam Leo, Dalyadecha, Vahayulatotacha, Beinenecha, Ukatabtam, Al Mezuzot Beitecha, Uvisharecha.
Thanks, nicely done.
Thank you.
V'hayam Shemot Tishmot Hashem Svayom Lavat and Lechem Lav the Bchalam Nafshkem Tatim Tachkem Koshvir Saptat Dikana Vintura Future Tati Eitz of the Sadka and Taka Khalda of the Sabata. He should will campaign you tell about ourselves. Should be like half an outcome. To my little Gibula, and I'm trying to tell him some temperature above an action which should make them out of temperature record. Lemanye Buyemekem, Vime Venekem, Alarama, Shirishba, Adonai, Lavatekem, Latate, Lahem, Kamir Shemayim, Allah Aretz. And Marvin and Roz, would you like to do the Vayomer for us?
Always a pleasure, Rabbi.
Thanks.
Vayomer Adonai el Moshe Lemor, Daber el Bnei Yisrael v'yamatu aleihem, v'asu lahem tzitzis al kanfei bigdehem daratam, v'asnu al tzitzis hakanaf petiyim teleihem, v'ya lahem tzitzis v'ritem otam, Uzartem et kol mitzvos, Adonai vatitem otam, lo sasuru, acharei livnehem, v'acharei einechem, asher atem zonim achareihem, laman tizkaru, vatitem et kol mitzvotai, v'hitem ot kodshim le'elohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hosei etem eretz Mitzrayim, Yoslachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohim, Adonai Elohim Emes. Thank you.
Thank you. And we continue with silently. Moshe v'Nesher l'kanu shirabasem charabav yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha neda b'kodesh nora tehilot osei fele malchut karuv anecha bokeyam lefnei Moshe ze'eli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'ema ki vada Adonai Yaakov, u'gelom yet chazak mimenu baruchat Adonai, ga'al Yisrael. And Alan Pransky, would you give us the honor and do the Help Us Adonai in English?
Absolutely. Thank you for the honor.
Sure.
Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. God, our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Adonai, eternal guardian of your people, Israel.
Thank you, Ella. Nicely done. And we continue in Hebrew. Hashkivenu na lehenu shalom yamidenu malkenu chaim rosalenu tzchashomecha v'taknenu b'tzutoma fnechu shalom shemecha v'yamidenu yoseva yalenu v'yoyde v'chevra v'yagom yasis satam ofenem akarenu uvetil kanafeket tastivenu il shemenu matzlenu k'chamecha la'ata u'shmo tzeitzenu v'ayenu l'chaim v'shalom yata v'yad olam baruch atah Adonai shomei amo Yisrael la'ad. Broken Alam Amen be Amen. Baruch Namiton Shacheni Shamalolia, Baruch Nam Laheshal Saint of Love of Adom, Baruch Shank Vadolium, Malek Vadolka Ares, Amen be Amen. Yehi for an Ali Lam is Machanai, Tabi Alam, Kilo Yitosan and Mobabush Magido, Kihoel and Alaso, Tetchem Lo Leam. Via Kolham, Yaplopnam, Vaimru, Adonai Hu Elohim, Adonai Hu Elohim. V'hayadnai mal kol haaretz, v'yom havu yadnai echad shmechad, yichas kadonai aleinu, kasher yichalnu la. Hoshienu aleinu v'kabtzenu v'stem v'goyim. You gathered us and saved us from all the other nations, men hagoyim. L'do shem chachach tok v'latekel kol yimashah asiti ovishah v'lechad v'kabdu shmecha. Ki gedol atav v'sonov lo atal lahim levadecha. V'nachnu amuzomari tekeno delach alilam dodala dovador. Nisapeh tehilatecha. Baruch Hanai, blessed are you in the day. Baruch Hanai b'layla, blessed are you go in the night. Baruch Hanai b'shachbenu, blessed are you God when we lie down. Blessed are you God. Baruch Hanai b'kumenu, blessed are you God when we rise up. Ki b'yedcha nafsho, because in your hand, nafsho rachayim v'meitim, all the souls, the living and the dead, are in your hand. Asher b'yadon nefesh kol chevru kol b'sa'ish, b'yadchav kibuchi paditi otet ne'elamet, Eloheinu shebashem v'chishim v'kaim l'chut chetemin v'alchon elomet, Yeru eineinu v'yismach libenu, v'tagel nafshenu b'shuat kabemet, v'yamol etzion malach Elohayech, Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, ki amalchu shachahi, u'leme'atim lach b'chvod, ki ein lanu melech ela ata, baruch atah Adonai, HaMelech b'chvodo tamid yimloch alenu le'olam va'ed v'yakol ma'asav. And it's appropriate to stand for the Chatzi Kaddish, and I ask Adele Lubatsky, our president, to answer Amen on behalf of the congregation.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yitgadal, Yitgadal Shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
B'yalma dirakrute v'yamlik malchute v'chayechon u'b'yomechon u'b'chayedecho bet Yisrael b'gala b'gala u'b'zman kariv yimaru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mavorach Le'olam Olam Me'amaya Yitbarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitramah v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei kudsha
Berichu.
Berichu le'la min kol v'chata v'shirata tush v'chata v'nechemata ta'ami ram b'yalma v'yimaru.
Amen.
Amen. We remain standing for the Amidah. I'll say this in an undertone, then you feel free to follow along with me. And also, since we're asking God for all kinds of blessings within this prayer, if you have some special praise you want to say in your own, feel free to do so. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu le'avoteinu le'Avraham le'Yitzchak le'Yaakov le'Yisrael le'Rivka le'Rachel le'Leah. Oyel hagedol hagibor v'noel yom gomer chasadim tovim v'konei Yaakov v'zochech hasdei avot u'mevik goel v'nei nehel u'matshmom Yahava melech ozeh u'fokih u'moshir u'magen Baruch atah Adonai magen u'rama v'okei tzara atah gibor le'olam Adonai mechemet u'mejaral lahoshiyah Mechalkel chayim bechesed mechayim itim rachamim rabim somek noflim rafechalim u'mitzishrom v'keim u'tosh yafa yikamach barak tumitom melach melech v'mitom chayim u'matzmek Yeshua v'ne'aman atalach yom itim Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hametim atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kurshim chol yom yilchasela Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh atah chonel l'dam da'at u'melamed lanosh bina chanein u'mertut bin haskah v'tzchorein hadat hashidenu v'tzorot Kabin Makina with a Saka, Bahakshuna Bishu Shalem Lefanecha, Brooklyn or Tzebishua. Slaklan Abinu Kikatano, forgive us, our Father, for we have sinned. Nakalan Makin Kifashanam Kimoslecha to Brooklyn Kanon Mabilus Loa. Rain Yavin Rubeno, Ugalen Mehelam Machmet Yo Khazakata was like Israel. Rofeno now Fehoshiam Shaki Killinota, Bahale Foslam Kamatino, Kiamel Profenam and Rachkamana Tabotan Rofe, Hole Amo Israel. Barekalin and all the that commanded Fatotov obtain bracha, give blessing, I'll put on our girth, the Sabedim of our Varation, bless us like you did in the days past. Brocha tonight, Barek Hashanim. Takabi Shofar, sound the Shofar, Gedol Karatino, to announce our great freedom. The son of the Kabit, the Gotino, Kaptenu Yak, and gather us together. We are back and forth from the four corners of the U.S. Brocha Kabi Sid Kamo Israel. Hashiv Shavchenik Rishan Gotenik about Kilove Hasim Komi Nacha, Lochleno Tana, the Bak by Hetzor Rakme, Mishra, Mishra, bless you, God who loves righteousness and justice. For the Malchinamati, Tekful Color, Credit Colbade, Colbagna Correct, you as an Metago, Chavez, Magu, Name of Tonisha, you might miss it. Let's say Kimel Hasidim, Zipiam, but sure, I'll play touch of frame, or get Tedek Valenu, Yamun, Rakan, Alahinu, Tate Sakatola, Fulbotcom, should be met, self cook him, Hamlin, which could be talked to a missionary. Usually, Brahman touch on Batishka and return and dwell amongst us in Jerusalem. He said, David, Mehel Taptim, Brocha Tanai, bless you, God, Bonei Yushlaim, who's the builder of Jerusalem. Et Semek de Brabticum here with Tatsmech for Karan Tum Shuataka, Kik Lishwat Kvin Kol Hayom, Butan Shua, Shmakolenu, hear our voices on an Aleno, who's Brachem, Bakabel, Brachmim, and receive it mercy, who've ratted in your will, et Filateno, our prayers, Kiashmet Fil Statomato, Mafanakam Kanam Shuveno, Ketchashmet Fil Samkasho, Brachmam Butanai, Shamet Fil Basu, God who hears prayer. Return Alena Bamkasho, but Filatam, but shake that a bowl of Bebetek, with Filatam, but Rotan, with the Rotan Tamet, Abuda, Israel, Mecca. Betekazan and Shukatim, Brachmam Butan, Maxis, Kentotion, Modim and we thank you, God, Shatahu and Alena, that you're our God and God of our fathers, the Lambert forever. The rock of our lives, Magen Yeshenu, the shield of our salvation. Atahula Dovador, and that's you in every generation. Dodel Hamas Beatilatecha, Achain Hamser Bedecha, when Ashwatel Gunaslach, these sects shall be a menu, Flotel Totel, Qual, Edabatran, Tokyo, Halarakmeka, Brahmakin, Kilo, Tamagas, and Malkulach. Yalkalami, Prokin, Mamshim, Komokin, Tamil Lambert, for Hol Hakaim, Dukas, we Halus, Gomet, Oiso Teno, Sella, Broka, Tatnai, Tosum, Halakana, well, Shalom Rabbi Shalom Kha, Kol Shvei Tejvel, Tasim Lilam, Kietom Melkadon, Kol Shalom, Tobin Declaration, Amagas Reva, Kol Kajav Shalom, Akabutanai, Frankie de Morso Shalom. Bless you, God, who blesses the nation of Israel in peace. Lahain is told Shonim Hera, so I tell me to remember, Valam Kaling Nafshi Tinum, Nafshi Kefal Haltia, Pitachli, which are Tachel, and so Tif Nafshi, Kosh from Lyram Hera to Talk Halke, Mashaltam, Silman Chmechas, and Minachas, and Jasecha, Silman Jotekam, and Judeka, Shimek Manani, you Lord, son of my people, go live, Nakam to Gali, Usa Shalom, we are Shalom, live across Amen. And let's do a prayer for Israel. I'll do it in Hebrew. Avinu Shabbat means our Father, Shabbat who is in heaven, who's in the skies, in heaven, in his abode. We'll start off with that. I'll do it in Hebrew, and then feel free to open up your mics and join me in English. Avinu Shabbat Shemayim, Tzoi Yisrael, Go'alai Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Ge'ulatenu. Hagen Aleha Be'afrat Chostechu, Fros Aleha Sukat Shlomecha. Ushlach orcha v'amikya l'rasheha sareha v'yoatzeha v'tatneim be'eta tova milfanecha chazek yidei migenei eretz kodshenu v'ankilem Elohim Yeshua v'ater nitzachon te'atreim v'natacha shalom ba'aretz v'simchat olam liyoshveha v'nomar amen. Feel free to join me. Avinu Shabashamayim, Rock and Redeemer of the people of Israel, bless the state of Israel with its promise of redemption. Shield it with your love, and over it the shelter of your peace, and guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them from their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. Let us say Amen. And leave your mics open and please join me in this paragraph. My God, keep my tongue
My
from
tongue
evil and my lips from lies. Help me
Help
from
me
those who
ignore
would
those
slander
who would
me.
slander
Let me
me.
be
Let me be
humble
humble
before us.
before
Open my
us.
heart to
Open
your
my heart to
Torah,
your
that I may
Torah.
pursue your
Pursue
mitzvot.
your mitzvah.
Frustrate the designs of
Designs
those
of
who
those
plot
who
Design
evil
plot
those
evil
who
against me.
plot
against
Make
me.
evil
nothing of their
against
Nothing of
me.
their
schemes for the
schemes.
Make
sake of the
nothing of their
sake of your
schemes for
compassion.
the
Compassion.
sake of
Oh,
your compassion, your
Holiness.
mercy, your
answer
holiness
my
and
prayer
mercy.
for the
Answer
deliverance of
my
your
prayers in
people.
the
And may
deliverance
the
May
of
the
your
words of my
words
people.
of my
mouth
mouth
and the
and the
meditations
meditations
of
of
my
my heart
heart
My
be
heart be
be
acceptable
acceptable
to
to you,
you,
acceptable
my
rock
rock
and
and
my
my
and
redeemer.
my
Redeemer.
redeemer.
And now let's say
Say
it
the
together,
one.
O says Shalom. Oh, says
Shalom
Shalom. Huya
Hallelujah.
says
Say
Shalom
shalom.
Aleinu.
Aleinu.
V'yakol
Ve'yakol
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
V'yamru,
Ve'yamru.
Imru.
Imru. Amen.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom
Shalom
Aleinu.
aleinu.
V'yakol
Ve'yakol
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom
Shalom
Aleinu
aleinu.
v'yalkol
Ve'yakol
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom
Shalom
Aleinu
aleinu.
v'yalkol
Ve'yakol
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Ya'aseh
Yaseh
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom
Shalom
Aleinu
aleinu. Ve'yakol
v'Yisrael.
Yisrael.
V'yamru.
Amen.
And may the one who brings peace to his universe bring peace to us and to all the people Israel. Amen. Let's do a prayer for those people who aren't feeling too well. Feel free to add in a name when I say bring blessing and healing to. Misha Be'era Kavatenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, Hu Yavarek v'Rape Ed. Please bring blessing and healing
Dr.
to.
Bruce Schneider, Dr.
Amida Rizzo,
Reza Leva
and Haman
Miriam,
Zoe,
Rivka Badra,
Longer, Sheila, Randy Weinberg,
Miriam, Jeffrey Neiman,
Edward
Rochelle
Sternberger,
Novoselsky,
Peter
Stephanie
Stans
Levine,
Fableman,
Barbara Cohen,
Steve
Mendel Ben
Castaneda,
Avraham,
Xander
Donna Marie
Klein,
Rubin,
Neil
Leonard
Shanks.
Schuman.
Yes,
Robert
so
Weiner and Melanie Moore.
Clayton, Alice Piacente, Peter DiDiamizio, Reverend Francisco Tolentino, and Judge Justin Phillips.
And involved are all the names and all those who suffer illness within our congregational family as well. And may the Holy One mercifully restore them to health and vigor, and granting them physical and spiritual well-being, we yet hope and pray that healing is at hand. Let us say Amen. And if I could ask you to mute your microphones as we continue to pray for healing. Misha Be'erach Avotenu, Mikor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength to bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Be'erach Imotenu, Mikor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. You know the Kaddish Shalom. Yitkadav Yitkadash Merabah.
Amen.
Amen. Be Alma Dibrakrute. Yamlik Makute Bekaye Konvimekon Bekai Kobek Israel. Bagalav Zman Karevi Yamaru.
Amen. Yeheshme Rabba Mavora, Leolam Alame Amaya, Yit Bara.
Yit Barak Vishtabak Vitpavi Tramabina Sevid David Talav Talav Shmerikucha.
Rihu.
Brichu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata da'mi ram b'yamav yamaru.
Amen.
Amen. Titkabal tzolachon uvotohon d'chol Yisrael kadam avuhon di v'shmai v'yamaru.
Amen.
Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemai v'chaim elen v'kol Yisrael v'yamaru.
Amen.
Amen. Oseh shalom b'roma hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'yamaru.
Amen.
Amen. Nicely done, Adele. Thank you. And it's appropriate to stand for the Aleinu if you should so choose so. And also open up your mics if you want to sing along with us. Aleinu l'shabech l'adon hakol, l'tekinu l'aliyotze bereshit, shelo asakei haratzot, v'la'asamanu k'mizrachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahen, v'gor aleinu echol hamonam, v'anaknu korim, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נותן שמיים ויוצא לארץ, משה קרוב השמיים ממעל, ושפיקתו לגבי נרובים, הוא אלוהינו אלוהים, המברכנו בתורתו, ככתוב בתורתנו, וידעת היום בהשבותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ויארץ מתחת We're silently to the bottom of the page. I'll can Kakatu b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed, v'ne'ar daya Adonai lemelech al haaretz, vayom ahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shema And now it's Monas Kaddish, those observing your site. But before we do so, for those saying the Monas Kaddish, if you would like to say the name whom you are saying Monas Kaddish for, feel free to do so at this time. Barney Michelson Lobos.
Mordechai Ben Esther.
Bill Gusty.
And if those are all the names, please join me in the Monas Kaddish. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. Bi Alma Divra Kirute, Biamli Machute. Bechayechon, Yomechon, Bechaye, Devo Beit Yisrael. Ba'agalau, Visman Karim, Vimru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah, Mevorach, Leolam, Obey, Oman. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ah, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekucha barichu, la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushvachata v'nechamata, ta'amiram v'alma v'yamru amen. Yehi shlama rama min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom v'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Mimi, nice to see you. Would you like to do the Psalm for Friday? You can do the whole thing. It's a small one, but would you do that for us, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
I know you're sovereign, crowned with splendor. I know you reigns, robed in strength. You set the earth on a sure foundation. You created a world that stands firm. Your kingdom stands from earliest time. You are eternal. The rivers may rise and rage. The waters may pound and pulsate. The floods may swirl and storm. Yet above the crash of the sea and its mighty breakers, to Anoy our God supreme, you to create Anoy, never fail. Holiness befits your house for eternity. I'm not gonna try it.
No,
I could do it, but I'll let you do it. I'll screw it up.
That's okay. I'm all right with it. You want to give it a try?
I can't do it. Nizak Kadosh Illinois, Lorate Yomim.
Close enough. And it actually says, your decrees and I never fail, holiness befits your house of eternity. And that's what you just said in Hebrew. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mimi. And now, once again, Monas Kaddish, those observing your site. Yit Gadal, Yit Gadash Shemeh, Be Almadi Rakirute, Be Amlik Malchute. B'chaye chonu v'mechonu v'chaye b'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman karev v'yamru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam omein oman. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yiradav v'yitala v'yitalal shemei degrushal b'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shivata tushbechata v'nechamata ta'amiram bi'alma v'yamru amen. Yehei shlama rabba ben shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom b'mama fu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for joining us to make this minion possible. Now I turn it over to Adele, our president, to make a few announcements.
Erev Tov, Yeshikov, Rabbi Bernie. So everything is normal until a week from today, which is a week, until a week from today, or a week from Sunday, when services are still 7 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock on Shabbat evening, 9:30 Shabbat morning. Again, the Shabbat evening and morning are in person and on Zoom. But then on the 11th, which is, believe it or not, a week from Sunday, we will be starting our morning minyan. And so we will not be having an evening minyan on Sunday, starting the 11th of July. And then on the 12th of July, we will be starting in-person minyan in the evening, but we will still be counting people on Zoom and in person, and they will be lay-led. And so if you're interested in helping with the service, let the rabbis know, and we will train you. And so you'll know how to use the computer. The service will not be posted or highlighted on the screen. You will need a siddur, or you'll need to download the service from the website. The website gives you all the information. You just have to click and it's there. So, and if you have any trouble, just call the office on Tuesday when Beth is back, and I'm sure she'll be able to print something for you so that you will have it. Just to remind everyone, a week on the 16th, we have a barbecue. Services will be at 7 o'clock that night. If you know anyone that's interested in coming to the barbecue, please invite them at 6 o'clock. It's prospective members are our guest, and there is a slight charge for members. So if you're interested in coming, please let us know. We will have a vegetarian option for those who don't eat hot dogs and hamburgers. The other thing I just want to remind everyone, I think everybody knows about the attack of the rabbi in Brighton today, the stabbing of the rabbi in Brighton today. I just want to let you know that the chief of police in Peabody already contacted Rabbi Perlman and let him know that, I'm going to read exactly, the police chief texted me and said he ordered increased presence around the community shuls. So we have a wonderful friend in Chief Griffin. There are often times that the police are in our parking lots, even just kind of checking things out. And so we're very fortunate. But the chief is committed to making sure that we are all safe, and that he will send some additional patrols by the temple. So just to let everyone know, and our prayers, of course, go to the rabbi who was hurt. My understanding is they did make an arrest, but that still doesn't make it okay. And hopefully they are non-threatening, non-life threatening. So with that, I guess if you're in Israel, you'd say Shabbat Shalom. So Shabbat Shalom, because it's already Thursday.
Shabbat Shalom. Yes, thank you so much. And I got some Mimi said that his name is the Rabbi Shlomo ben Zlata Miriam. Zlata Miriam is his mom's name. If you want to say a prayer for him for speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and don't forget about tzedakah.
Tzedakah, very important.
You know, there's a song, tzedakah, tzedakah. Right? No, that's not tradition.
That's okay. We'll come up with those new words.
It's a new song.
Thanks, everybody. So glad you joined in. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, folks.